I thought you just had bread. Just had bread.
I'm sister.
Okay.
I swear, yeah, I thought you speak to yourself, and I was just like, yeah, like.
Is this the fish?
I know. Which other music on where?
I don't finish all the work, but she still shouts out.
I know shout out like that.
Yes. Rubbish.
Okay, I see.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. To our returning subscribers, I want to say a very big thank you. And if you're just joining me for the very first time, thank you so much. Please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please hit the subscribe button, turn on your notification bells, and guess what, guys? We're about to have a ride of a lifetime. Before I go into my gist, by 2 p.m. today, we're going to have a YouTube live. And of course, this will be an avenue for all of us to discuss and have a conversation about everything that has happened in the 7th week of the Brother Naija. For those of you who have never joined this live, a lot of you will come online. I'm going to invite all of you to join me right here on the screen. Everybody's going to see you. And of course, if you don't want to show your face, it's fine. We're going to hear your voice. And of course, you're going to tell us what you think about the happenings that happened in this week. Do not forget, 2 p.m. It's in a few hours, in about 4 hours, 2 p.m. Nigerian time. Let's join me and let's have this conversation. Now, straight into my gist. There now seems to be a lot of cooking happening in the house. Multiple cookings have started taking place in the house. And now did this housemate get to this point? Remember, about 2 days ago, Fina, Chichi, and of course Rachel decided that they were not going to cook for anybody in the house anymore. They felt disrespected, especially when the fight happened between Shags and of course Rachel, where there was a food pouring that saw Bella bringing the food towards Rachel's head, and of course in the bid for Rachel to just protect her head and all of that, the food poured away. And of course, yeah, a lot of housemates were very angry at Bella for having to bring that food close to Rachel. That what was she trying to achieve in trying to bring the food towards Rachel's head, right? And then, after the fact that the housemates realized that these people were not going to cook for them again, we now started seeing people now begin to cook for themselves. So Phoenix started cooking for the level 2 housemates, okay, because they had food, regardless of the fact that they're married together right now. There still seems to be a subtle level thing going on in the house, okay? And then we saw the fact that Chomsky was angry that why would Fina be cooking for level housemates, and of course that can they keep the same energy outside of the house. You also saw a fight between Chomsky and of course Fina.
I never said, if you listen to me, what I'm saying is that the statement that comes with it,
Exactly.
you can keep up with it. Because it's not all about food and stuff. It's not all about food.
You are just
I hope this level 2, level 1 stuff, because people that said it has ended. I hope this level 2, level 1 stuff we're talking about, you can keep up. I'm not even.
Now, one of the things that happened that saw the fight between Bella and of course, Rachel happened was the fact that, Bella told Rachel that she didn't want chicken, she wanted beef. Now the food got wasted, okay? And now we now see the fact that Bella is now eating chicken. So Rachel is like, oh, so Bella could eat chicken. Why did she collect beef?
She's just saying that she eats chicken, but they just wanted to insult me. She actually eats chicken. She doesn't have a problem with chicken. I'm surprised. Okay, what will happen? Of course she does. See, there's cheese. Cheesy. See, why don't they talk? Cheesy.
So something now happened yesterday. Chomsky went to the kitchen and cooked for 4 people. She cooked for herself, Elo Swag, Bella and Shags, from the collective food. Now the collective food means the food of everybody, the food that they contributed money to buy. Chomsky goes into the kitchen and takes food from the food of everybody and starts cooking for 4 people. Now the housemates are like, why would you even do that? Adekunle was asking, like, you took chicken from collective, you took rice from collective, and you're cooking it for 4 people, right? And that was a conversation that these people were having.
They will not buy rice. Maybe all of us get rice. My question is,
And Chizzy pointed it out. Collective food. He doesn't want to raise it. He told them this one. He has to talk about it.
2 people who also joined the food that Chomsky cooked were Dotto and Allison, right? But those Dotto and Allison, they didn't feel like they were part of the clique of Bella, Shags, Chomsky and Elo Swag, okay? So at the end of the day, the housemates have now decided that, we're going to start cooking in groups, okay? The head of house yesterday was talking about the fact that, see, Bella and Shags have said that, they don't want to join anybody to cook anymore. They want to start cooking themselves, right? After the wage task they won yesterday, right? We saw the fact that Hermes was saying, see, announcement to now Bella and Shags say they don't want to be part of the collective anymore. There's some other people that say they don't want to be part of the collective anymore. So by today, when we're shopping, let me know the collective. Let me know how many groups we have. and of course let me know how the shopping is going to take place. So if we have 4 groups of people, the head of house coordinates them and say, okay, group 1, shop your shop, I know what you bought. Group 2, shop your shop, I know what you bought. Group 3, shop your shop, I know what you bought. And group 4, shop your shop, I know what you bought.
So today, certain things happened. Chuks personally came to me and said he's no longer interested in the collective cooking, and again, it was a collectively individual decisions to have a collective, and then people volunteered, and also Fina also came to me.
But this morning, multiple people were in the kitchen. We saw Chuks, we saw Elo Swags in the kitchen, we saw Groovy. We saw Groovy cooking Indomie. The Indomie didn't even have pepper. He was telling Fina that he didn't have pepper, but of course it was breakfast in bed, and of course Fina was impressed, right? He was cooking noodles. We saw Hermes frying fish. We saw Dotun cooking something. We also saw Rachel trying to cook something, and we saw Chomsky and Elo trying to cook something. So as it stands right now, people are just cooking for themselves, and I want to see how that well will go with them.
I swear, yeah, I thought you speak to yourself, and I was just like, yeah, like, she's lost it. Because he was just looking around, I was like, yeah, she's lost.
Well, I'm waiting to see how the shopping will go today, right? I'm going to bring you a video on that. I want to see how the shopping will go and how well these people will be able to sustain whatever they have. Because I feel like sometimes if they come together as a collective, it helps them have the basic food like rice, maybe yam flour and all of that, right? It helps them put the money together. But if they split it, some people are not going to enjoy this week, really, because in the real sense, right, sometimes it's the basic food that keeps you guys going. Moving on to my next gist, we see Fina, Rachel, and of course Chichi talking about the fact that there's a particular eviction that will suit them and they will be happy about on Sunday, right? I don't know if they were talking about Chomsky or they were talking about Bella or whoever they were talking about, right? But they were saying that there's a particular, eviction that they are looking forward to on Sunday.
Miracle will happen on Sunday. You get one particular vision, go sweet me, go jig. Even if we go,
you and cheesy, I know it's you that.
Get one particular vision, we go sweet me, go jig.
Finally, on this video, I want to leave you with a video of Hermes. So this morning, people called him into the diary room and said he should go and tell the housemates that were meant to clean the house that it's time for them to clean. He literally needed to see how he was banging the door and waking up the housemates. He felt like a town crier.
It's time for the hyper cleaning task. Big brother's instruction. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Chichi, cheesy, wake up.
Like I said earlier, please join me by 2 p.m. for the YouTube live this weekend. Of course, we'll get to converse. 2 p.m. Nigerian time, it will be live. Thanks so much, guys, for watching. Please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please hit the subscribe button, turn on your notification bells, and guess what? You get notified whenever I post a video. Go on all social media platforms on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, and of course on TikTok. And follow me at Olufemi. And until next time I come in again very soon, it's bye for now.